The key to life is recognizing that you live your identity. You live who you think you are. And so many people struggle with creating empowering identities, where they think that I am capable of doing great things with my life. So let's suggest 3 practical ways to work on creating an empowering identity. The first is to speak it, to have the courage to speak it. Dibur. First is to have the courage to speak it to yourself. To look in the mirror and say, I am an Eved Hashem. I am a Talmid Chacham. I am someone who is capable of contributing to the world, capable of contributing to Klal Yisrael. I have a lot that I can do. It's you convince yourself that you are destined for something great. And the second step is to have the courage to speak it to others. To walk around and say, like, I'm committing, I'm going to start learning something every single day. I'm going to start working on Amidah every single week. Because what happens is that when you start speaking it to others, you create accountability. Because now they're going to hold you to it. You started to talk about it. You brought it into Dibur. You manifested it into the world. Now they're going to say, you committed. It's also, you don't want to have this sense of like being seen as a liar. If you tell someone, I'm going to eat healthy, and then you're seen eating junk food, they're going to say you're a liar. If you say, I'm going to learn every day, and then you're never learning, people are going to say, what happened? So the first stage is Dibur. The second stage is Maisa. It's doing it even if you don't feel like it. Has it ever happened to you where you commit to exercising and then you just don't feel like it? Or you commit to learning something and you just don't feel like it? Or you commit to working on anger and then just like, come on, I had to get angry. But this is the deep principle. As the Rambam, the Ramchal, the Chinuch all explain, Acharei ha'maisim nimshachim halavavos. You don't feel like it, do it anyways, because your external actions will awaken, arouse, and affect your internal self. Start being a good person, and then you'll start feeling like a good person. Don't wait till you feel like being a good person, and then be a good person. The last step is machshava, thought. It's machshava, belief. It's to believe that you can do it. The Ramchal talks a lot about the power of machshava. The Arizal talks about as well, the Ramban talks about machshava, how machshava, when you can believe something, when you can bring it into thought, that will ultimately manifest in reality. So have the courage to believe that you can be great. Have the courage to speak it, to live it, to do it, and then to also believe it's possible. Because you have to close your eyes and imagine the person you want to be. And then open up your eyes and make that your reality.